You are all welcome to this personal development training. And in the next 3 weeks or more, we are going to be having Mr. Lekon Ishao. He's a leader in this business. Sometimes early this year or last year, I can't remember, we are interviewing him in this 5% group on his journey of about 15 years in this business. So you need to learn from people that have been there ahead of you. All those Sapphire, 1 ruby, 2 ruby, 3 ruby that you say you want to do, people are already been there. So, and the best way you can learn is to learn from different things that they go through and how they are able to sustain the momentum to that level. Yes, how they are able to sustain momentum with that level. So, Mr. Lekon Ishao is a standard 3 ruby, 4 ruby points, but standard 3 ruby in this business, and has been in the business for over 15 years, like I said. And it's going to be the one that will be taking us on this journey. When we finish with him, we've still moved to another leader. Yes, Mr. Gabriel, trying to achieve 1 diamond right now, 4 ruby. From there, we'll still move to Mr. Majid. Mr. Majid celebrates 20 years in NeoLife. Yeah, so every one of them have different things that we can learn from them. So we are glad to welcome you. Yes, he's a friend of the house. I'm glad to welcome you today, Mr. Lekon Ishao, as I'm going to take us to the journey. So he has so many things to explain with us, from the background to whatever it is. So everybody can join this. So if you have other people that you think they can benefit from this, they can also join with the same link. Not only today, we are going to start Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. So that's what we are going to be doing for the next couple of weeks. Thank you, Mr. Lekon Ishao, for joining us this evening. So you can actually unmute yourself and talk to us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah,
Can you hear me, please, Mr. Ashidi?
Clearly, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be part of this wonderful section, and I'm also glad that I will be the first speaker on this journey of. As you said, we don't know the weeks we are going to spend, because when you said the outline topic that we are going to talk about, I said, "Wow, this is."
But just in case you don't know, I sent over 70. I didn't send everything, but I sent over 70 outline of things to talk about.
I think you send up to 70 topics to me. You send up to 70 topics.
Yes, anyway, and it's more than that. It's just parts.
So it's something we have already been saying over the years in training. Yes. So if I been given that kind of topic to be saying every day, I think it's like they bring what I know how to eat. When you bring what somebody know how to eat, it won't be any problem.
Yeah.
Like your Bible always say,
exactly.
So being talking about training and others is that become part and parcel of someone like me.
Yeah.
So I welcome you all to this wonderful section. My name is Lekon Ishao. I'm a PUB director, like you said.
Yeah.
So I have been in this business since 2005 when I was nobody. When I tell you when I was nobody, I know what I'm talking about, because I came from a poor background and I've been struggling over the years before I met someone that introduced me to this business in 2005. I can say God really saved me and my family, because it is a tough decision to decide to join this part of this business, because when they promise you that you're going to make money, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, you see, it's out of one mind, you are going to make a decision at a random. But what they are promising you have not started, you have not started experiencing it. You just have to make a decision to join, which I believe that is what some people also do to be part of this wonderful company, which I appreciate that you do that, because I see someone that decided to join this part of the business, I give them a kudos, because it's not easy to make a decision and to just believe that you are going to make the money. But that decision of yesterday has become a reality for me, because today I and my family, we are really enjoying the business, the money, the lifestyle, the travel. And when you are talking about health-wise, wealth, financial freedom, which I can boldly say right now When they give me throughout the years that I shouldn't go out, trust me, I'll be spending money like I don't work for it. Can you hear me?
We can hear you clearly.
So when they give me that, I should stay away for a period of a year or more. That I should not go out. Trust me, I repeat, I'll be spending money like I don't work for it. Why? Because the system is there. I've tried to work the business to the extent like if I don't go out again, the money will be flowing inside my account every month. Not really because of I'm a three-way director, but because of the life I've touched positively. Because in my business today, I have so many people who are making nothing less than 500,000 in a month. Some people are making nothing less than 700,000 in a month. So you should have been thinking or be starting to view if I can have those kind of people in my business, how more will I be making? So don't let me tell you that exactly I'm making, but I will just categorically tell you that in a month now, I don't make nothing less than 1M. Can you hear that?
Yes, 1M. Yeah, clearly.
Can you hear that?
Clearly, I can hear that. 1M.
Yes,
Yeah.
No, not. I'm not directing I'm not directing my question to you, Mr. Chi. I want someone to respond from the audience. Can you hear what I said now?
Sure, sir.
Yes,
Sure.
sir. You can hear,
Someone
sir.
on okay,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
we
We
can
dey
hear.
hear.
Okay,
We dey hear.
We are hearing you. We are
Okay,
hearing
okay. So I can only say, okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I can have that. I can only say,
Agboye.
in a month today, I don't have nothing less than 1. So I glad today that part of my team are right on this live chat with me, which if I'm lying, they should have said, oh, boss, don't say that again. So they are part of this wonderful class. So I'm glad that I'm here to start the journey of a long time training. But it's a really long time training. So if you know that you don't have anything to achieve in life, don't even bother yourself to be part of this.
Yes, there's possibility of having some break in network like that. Yes, in this part of this world. So when that happen, we still keep on. Yes,
At the end,
I think his network will get better as time goes on. Or is it from me? Can you guys hear me clearly? Or can you hear him? I
Yeah,
couldn't
we
hear.
can hear you. I think it's network.
Okay, all
We
right.
can hear you, but we cannot hear him.
Okay. I will let him know that his network is a bit bad now. Yes. Maybe I can stop his video to help his network small. Let me tell that. He's still talking, I believe. He's still speaking. Yeah, better. So he's out now. You will log in back. So once he logs in back, I will just tell him that he should. So you can turn off your video for now.
hello.
Yeah, we can hear you now. You can turn off your video for now to help your
Okay.
network. Yes. Please go ahead.
No, I think I have a good network here.
Okay.
That is network of Nigeria anyway. So
Okay.
when you see yourself backing out, you join again. So I'm a bit the one that network take me out, so I will join again. Don't worry. But can you guys still hear me?
Clearly, we can hear you.
Okay, let me go straight to the point. So my name is Lekon Isha. Like I said, I'm a digital chief trainer and a network marketing professional. So I joined the business 2005, which is probably this year will be my 15 years of being part of NeoLife business. And ever since then, I and my family, we have been enjoying the benefit of NeoLife International. So according to the topic of the training, we wanted to embark on a personal development training, which is we are going to cover so many areas, which we understand so many different areas in this journey of personal development. But what I will have to do to open the floor today is to let us understand the mission and the vision of New Life. Because I believe that is where the journey of our success starts from. If we don't understand the mission and the mission and the vision of New Life, I believe a lot of us will be taking some part of this thing for granted. Can you still hear me, please?
Clearly.
Can someone? Okay. So, what is the mission or ambition of NeoLife? Because if we don't understand the vision and the mission, automatically some people can, or many people can still be taking this business for granted, or they can still be thinking of something are not in for them. You see, until we understand the vision and the mission of NeoLife. So, and that is what that is what, pardon me.
You can hear you.
Okay, that is what we are going to attach our own vision to. Because before we join this business, there's someone that started the journey, which is Mr. J. Baswi. So, what is the vision of that man? How does that man arrive to this level of achievement that the company is all over the world today, and many people like me are still enjoying the part of what the man started? So, we have to know the beginning of the journey. Like we all know, if we are part of the business for a while, we know that there's something that will give birth to this vision of NeoLife, which is in the early, when Mr. Jibati was 19 years, he has an attack with asthma, which moving around to using different drugs and others, then he couldn't find a solution until he found a solution from herbs, vegetables, and fruits. So after using that things and everything just went disappeared, and that is where Mr. University now thinking of, oh, if he can be moving this kind of things and he can be helping people to achieve a sound and beautiful health to what he experienced from the fruit and vegetables, it will be of great help to many people. And that is where the vision started. Now, at the end of the vision, they now come up with a project, a long-time project of making the world a healthier and happier place. So that is the mission of NeoLife. The mission of NeoLife is to make it around our environment, your community, every one of us, including you, including me, that I joined as a first priority, which I have to start making that mission a reality one. Making that mission a reality one. Are we still here with me?
Yes, we are with you.
Okay, so making that mission a reality one, and that is where the language, the mission words, the mission statement comes in. So, what is the mission of NeoLife? The mission of NeoLife is to make the world and the world a better place and having a well. A happier and healthier place, and poverty and disease. You see, those get related in words, but the vision of NeoLife is to make you and I a healthier.
Hello, are you there? Oh, I guess. Hello. I guess it's network.
Is to understand the vision and the mission statement of NeoLife. So, and I've already tell you the mission and the vision statement. So, the mission statement of NeoLife is to make the world a healthier and happier place. Why the vision is to end the trend of poverty and disease, which is when we look at it, both two sides of those two ways. One is for duty that we have to do for NeoLife, and the second one is for we wanted to dispatch the duty. Can we understand that?
Yeah, we are with you.
Our duty is to have an ambition to always make our environment a healthier and happier place. But the vision is to end the poverty and disease. So when we can understand the vision, then the mission will come to reality. If you don't understand the vision, there's no how you want to carry out the mission successfully. So the vision now is to end the trend of poverty and disease. So let me now base my
training today on that vision statement. So when we are talking about hello,
Yes, we can hear you.
when we are talking about the ending the trend of poverty and disease, that means that when we are talking about how can we end the trend of diseases, to end the trend of diseases is to make yourself available for the mission, which is it won't be only about you again. It will now be about thinking about other people around you. I hope we got that.
Clearly.
So if you want to succeed in the NeoLife journey, then it won't be everything in NeoLife won't matter about only you again. So 90% of your thinking now will now be about others. Because if you can make a significant difference in the life of other people around you, then automatically your whole life is going to turn around for better. So whenever you join NeoLife business, what NeoLife now asks you to do is to carry out the mission, which is to always thinking about people around you. Now, in time of health, your thinking now will be, how many people are they suffering for one thing or the other around me? Then how can I be able to reach out to them to create awareness about NeoLife product, and it will make them to have a sound health. You can see that mission. So that mission now simply apply to your own vision that you want to end the trend of poverty and disease. Then you now start extending the awareness to people. So when you are thinking about you have to sell product about NeoLife, you have to know that NeoLife is beyond about you selling. No, it's not all about selling. It's all about changing people. Make sure that your people around you are living healthier the same way you wanted to live healthier. So, in the process of thinking about people on how they can take charge of their health, and that is what is going to bring selling for you. Am I communicating?
Yes, go ahead.
So until you started thinking outside the box, beyond the money you wanted to make, you might not see the vision of NeoLife very clearly. Because NeoLife is not about you making money. If it is only you making the money you wanted to make is already there in NeoLife account. Tell me the amount of money you wanted to make. 1 million, seeking change. 10 million, very small. 20 million is not even the money. But for you now having that money in your account through NeoLife, then you must attach that your own vision of you wanted to end the poverty in your life, then attach it to the mission of NeoLife. And that is what will make you to carry out the mission very successful. If you are only financial or money-making oriented people, and that is you think that is only the reason you join NeoLife, you are going to fail along the line. You might even reach some certain level that you won't be able to consider moving forward again. Hello?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay, so now that about how. Now, when after you are now starting creating awareness, creating campaign about how people around you, in your vicinity, in your environment, even beyond your community, can be able to be getting this kind of products and looking healthier, then that is number one thing that is going to now start bringing the result of your own success. The second thing now you have already been balancing that area of introducing this product to people for them to buy, so that the mission of NeoLife can be fulfilled and your own mission can come to reality. Your own vision can come to reality. Then the second mission is now to make the people around you happier. How can you make people around you to be happier? We all know that one of the first things that always make a person smile in life is health and having money. If you don't have health and you don't have money, Even if death has yet to come to you, you yourself, you know that you are not existing in life. So those two things are very paramount to very, very intentional about. Because if you don't intentional about them, all what you'll be seeing every day is, I haven't made the money. They say I'll be collecting money, and this is my 3rd month in the business. Then I haven't made the money. So you are counting the 3rd month in the business that you haven't made the money. Now you don't ever think that have I ever accomplished the mission within that 3 months? Am I communicating?
That's the word.
Pardon me?
That's the word. It's a question that
Yes.
everybody needs to ask. Did I put in the work
Yes.
in that 3 months to accomplish the
Yes.
mission?
So
Yeah.
you might already be joining the business for, even you can join NeoLife for 2 years and you won't make any money. Why? Because you joined the business, but you have not started working on the mission. So the mission is very important, and that mission is what is going to give you the money. It's not all about I join. It's not all about someone have already reached out to me online and buy the product. You understand? You can't just wait for people to be coming online to buy the product on their own accord. You yourself has to what? To push out the product to them by fire, by force. And that is why if they don't come on their own accord to GMB account, then you have to find a way to run a Facebook ad. You have to find a way to run a Google ad. Because with that ad, people who are not coming on their own accord, they will be able to see the product in front of their eyes.
Mm.
Those are the kind of things you have to be doing, because on doing those things, definitely you have been starting pushing out for people to know that you are dealing with this kind of product that can make them to look healthier. Then on getting them buying the products from you, then that will be bringing the money you are expecting into your own account.
Mm.
If you can understand these simple basic things, nobody will push you before you do what you have to do. Whatever the knowledge you need in this business, everything falls on the mission. Even the 5 diamond director in the business are even making over 20 million naira today, still on the mission, still on the journey to accomplish more mission. Because when you see some leader talking, they will say it's not all about the money again. It's no longer the money. It's all about how many people can we make to see this reality of the money we are making. If it's not about the money, 5 diamond director might not even do anything again today. But why are they still appearing in training? Because they still want the upcoming one to see the power and the strength and the potential that NeoLife can do for them.
Mm.
So if you can consider this thing very carefully, then you, starting right as I'm speaking, then you will know what to be doing after this program. So don't let me go deep more than that on the mission. Let me now go direct to the vision. The vision now is to end the trend of poverty and disease. Now that is what NeoLife said. In your own personal life, I've said what we have to do as a duty that NeoLife is looking up to, just to see everybody around in the world to look healthier and to look happier. That is what NeoLife wants for us, right? So now that is what NeoLife wants for people. Now what NeoLife now wants for you. So what NeoLife wants for you now is to see you ending the trend of poverty and disease in your own personal life. That is why they put first thing first in the 3 basic things that you have to be doing, that before you starting sharing the product, you must first use the product. Because when you use the product, number one, you have to be the best customer of yourself. Then secondly, whatever that have been going on in your own system, that product will start and go and work on it, so that you won't look unhealthy to people that you wanted to share the products to. How can you look unhealthy while you are telling me this product can solve my own personal health, and you are not looking healthy? So the same thing that applies to people for using the product is also applied to you to use the product. So after you're now using the product and you're now starting doing accomplish the mission, then that is when the poverty is now going to end in your own personal life. Now, let me now start attaching that the new life vision to your own vision. Now, we have already seen the mission and the vision of new life.
Yes.
Now, the next thing now is, what is your own vision that makes you to join new life? This is where the work started. Because if you don't choose your vision wisely, this is not about cursing or it's not about speaking in tongues. You might probably not to succeed in your life. Hello?
I'm with you. We are
Like,
with you.
like I wanted to believe on this platform, like every one of us, the number one priority for us to join this business is to make money, unless if you want to lie. Right?
You're very right. That gives better life. Every other thing
Okay.
comes along the way.
Okay. Now, let me now ask you this question. Apart from the money, what and what do you want to stay attached with new life, that even if this money is not coming yet, this is another thing that is going to make me move forward? Have you ever discovered that in you?
Yes.
Pardon me?
Yes, I have. I don't know. I'm
Please,
talking for myself. I don't know about others.
Okay. If you cannot say it, please put, apart from the money, what and what and other things are you be saying right now that can come to you, or you wanted to attach, that even if the money is not yet coming, that thing will still make you moving forward with new life? Can you put it in the chat box? Let me see if you can get my question right. Put it in the chat box. Put it in the chat box. Hello.
Yes. Typing.
Okay. Let me check. Someone say freedom. Okay. Someone time freedom. Okay. Okay. Time freedom. Okay. I've seen 3 people that say time freedom. Okay. Let me proceed. Now, why I asked that is, let me make myself. Hello.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Why I asked that is, let me make myself very clear. When I want to start a business, before I join New Life, there is something I have been looking up to become in the future. Is to always be in front of people and deliver a message. I don't want to know either you want to pay me or not. So when I first invited to and attended a seminar in Bagada, one of the things that even motivated me before I was even motivated with money is the crowd. And it's not that the crowd, it's the person that is addressing us, that is talking to us on the podium. Hello?
Yes, we are with you.
So the way the person is displaying, moving around on the podium and being in front of every one of us and talking to us, you see, it seems like I have already seen myself as that person that this is one of the things I like to be doing. So before the program, the seminar wound up, before the seminar ended that day, I've been seeing myself like, if this kind of thing that this company is going to make me to become, then I have to join. You can see that I haven't seen money before I attach something to the vision of New Life. So after the program, a circle shares was landed and we sat down. Mr. Ele Babatunde just came, motivated, and that is when Mr. Ele Babatunde now starting showing us the evidence of the payment, how he joined the business, what he sold before he joined the business, and what he has already bought from the money he made from the business. And one of the things he used to motivate us is Sajem ISM. And then Sajem ISM is one of the biggest phone like iPhone.
Yes. I remember.
So he Sajem my SM to motivate us that to this business
Sergeant
is
X5.
Sergeant X5, S5, X7. So those are all those phones then they look like iPhone then.
Mm.
Then probably that is second that now motivated me. So when I joined the business, like I always say in my story, like when I joined the business, I thought it's going to be easy. Like when I joined immediately, I have to be director. Or getting to know, I spent 4 years before I became a director. I spent 4 years for being a senior manager.
Hmm.
Am I communicating?
Very well.
No. It doesn't mean you are going to spend 4 years like me. Oh. Don't get it twisted. Oh. Mr. Sheyi doesn't spend up to 6 months before he became a director. So if you are here on this now, it doesn't mean you have to spend 4 years like me. No. But the way God is going to assist or helping you in the business is quite different from one another. So I just found myself spent 4 years without becoming a director. And I still find myself very strong without having anything doing again. Is this only business I'm doing? Because when I joined after about 3-6 months, I've already even forgo all those video rentals, everything I'm doing. I focus on this business like because why? Why do I focus on it? Within 3 months that I joined, I became a senior manager. I thought like, this thing is very fast too. So I just made sure I sold all the CDs in cheapest price for people that I don't want to do the business again. So after 4 months, I just see people are quitting. They just go back to what they are doing. I saw only myself. Then I started presume. So the way the business is coming to me, like when people join this month, within 3 months, they go back. I can register people within 1, 2, 3 months. We can be up to 10. In the next 6 months, that 10 can reduce to 2. But why? What makes me to stay is that then
Icon.
that I have yes.
In the next 1 minute, we are going to take like 1 minute break, and
Okay.
everybody should join back with the same link. The same link. Yes. In the
Okay.
next 1 minute. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody should join back in the same link. Yeah. So go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So, but as at that time I am on the way of building the business, I don't see myself quitting simply because when I joined the business, everything my leader is trying to teaching us, I'm part of one those. Don't let me say I'm the first person. I always be part of those like number 1, 2, 3 that always grab those things very quickly because what I saw the day I participated in the seminar, like I want to be someone that they will be calling out among the people that will be talking in the front. So whenever mommy or Mr. Abatunde came to come and teach us something, I will be one of the one that wanted to know that thing very fast. Am I communicating?
Yes.
So along the line, within 6 months, I'm part of whenever Mrs. Bello or Mr. Abatunde, which is my sponsor, wanted to do training, they will surely make me part among them, among the people that is going to talk on the podium. So
all right, let's do that now. You are going to continue from that spot. Okay, so we have 19 people here right now. I want the entire 19 people to join back in the next 1 minute. The same link. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Welcome back to this. Welcome back to this wonderful section.
Thank you.
Like, I hope you guys can understand where I stopped when I was talking about. So I am been talking about my stories and what is motivated me apart from the money. So as I always see myself, part of the people they call out in training, that is one of the things that doesn't even make me, doesn't even let me see if I make money in a month or I didn't make. Do you see? Because the another vision that I attach apart from the money, it really helps. It makes me keep moving in the business. Even when people quitted in my business, I still move on because I don't attach the vision to only money. So I want to let you understand something like if you don't attach your vision with NeoLife with only money, trust me, nothing can shake you on the way. Nothing can move you. Because when the money is not yet coming, that the vision you are seeing again will keep you moving while everything around you will tell you to stop. Because if you find yourself that you only after money, you see, the money you are looking for might not come quickly if you forgot to do what you have to do. Because anxious of money can even make you forget the mission. Too much of anxious that I want to make money can even make you forget the vision. And the vision and the mission first before the money.
Yep.
Yes. The money is after the vision. The money is after the mission. Even Jerry Basfield himself carry out the mission. Because I was in one of the programs we did in 2010 in Okwebi Allen, Sky Pavilion. When Mr. Jerry Basfield, when Mr. Jerry Basfield came to Nigeria for the very first time, he said something. He said, when I started the business of NeoLife, I'm the first distributor. What do you understand that when the founder called himself a first distributor, simply means he's the one that practice what we are doing. He said, I'm the first distributor of my company because I have to make sure I go out and talk about my product myself before people now starting joining me. You see, even for him to practice the mission before even the company become big or to this extent, then we have to know that who are we that we are going to abandon the mission and we are looking for the money. So it's not about until Mr. Sheyi Omotunde now called you that you have to do your point in a month. If you don't do your point in a month, then what are you doing in your life?
If you don't even do that in 5%, if you do, if you don't do,
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that. So you don't need Mr. Sheyi to now tell you that you have to start connecting people. One thing people don't understand in this business is some people will think like only selling the product is going to make them to reach the top. I will tell you today like no. Only selling product cannot make you the top, but only selling product can make you to be achieving some title like manager, senior manager, director. But don't let me lie you can't sell product to become a sapphire. Because for you to become a sapphire, you have to produce one director leg. Company asks you that you have to produce somebody that is going that will be making 150,000 to 200,000 naira through you. So if you have not provided that person, even if you accumulated 10,000 points, you still won't become that sapphire director, but you can earn that money. I said two things that is different. Earning the sapphire money is quite different from you have become a sapphire. Company will not tell you that you produce that kind of sapphire point. They will pay you that 300 to 400,000 naira. They will pay you that 500,000 naira. But that pain that will recognize you as a sapphire director, company will not give you until you produce that one director like they ask for. And the earlier the better, you start carry along some people with you as you are moving up. The earlier the better. Than you want to move up until you reach some certain level before you want to prove to people that they have to come. No, let them come the way you are moving and move to with you, so that by the time you become a director and you want to become a sapphire, you should have been seeing some people that will become that director in your network. So these are where your own vision will now starting robust. You understand? That will swallow the mission of NeoLife. Because if your mission is not swallow the mission of NeoLife, you won't be able to do more than what's required. Am I still communicating, sir?
Yes, you are.
And it is better you do more than what required so that you can get the result than to be doing it like anyhow anytime any time or any day I know that I have the time. So it might be after 10 years you have the time. Now, those are the things that you need to know first. So every training and other thing will now fall into place. When you are talking about prospecting and sponsoring, we are talking about consistency, we are talking about the goals, the target. What do you want to develop goals on? Isn't all about the vision, because there's something you have to do that will make that goals you wanted to set in come to reality. Even when we want to take this outside NeoLife, even those who are doing other things out there, they should have some things that will make their goals come to reality, that will make that dream a reality. You can't just be going into your room and be sleeping every day and expecting to just wake up one day and build a mansion. You can't just be sleeping every day and wake up one day and think you want to buy a Range Rover car. No, it won't just happen overnight. Everything has to start with your own vision connected with NeoLife vision. Am I communicating? Hello?
Are you all here? I don't
Hello?
want to be the one answering. That's why I just keep quiet.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Very
Okay.
good. Please answer
Okay.
when he's asking question.
Okay, thank
Yes,
you.
sir. We are with you, sir.
Okay,
Good.
thank you. So, if you now don't understand what vision means, so let me give you a brief definition about vision. Vision, to me, is the act of seeing the invisible. When we are talking about vision, vision is something like you are seeing what others are not seeing. Because when I started this business, my family, my sisters, my friend, they don't see what I saw. So whenever they are seeing me practicing the basics, practicing how product sharing, going to seminar to learn more things, they laugh at me. They even talk to my face like, simply means you don't even have body and you are walking up and down. You see, but I don't allow those things to move me. You see, because what I saw, they don't see it. And what I have been seeing, that in the future, this is where I have to be. They couldn't see. And today, I won't lie to you. And I want to say this openly. I have a sister that is working in NNPC. You understand? She's a graduate. She has qualification more than me. But trust me, what I'm earning is times 3 of what she is earning. Do you hear that? Hello?
I'm with you.
Yes, sir.
So what I'm earning today is times 3 of what she's earning. And this is a sister that is always challenging me when I started this business. She is my everyday sister. They are the one that challenging me, but because I don't allow their own what they are saying to rob the vision. So if you can be able to be seen beyond product sharing, if you can be able to be seen beyond when I talk to people, how much am I going to earn? In fact, you just make sure that you are practicing the 3 daily success habits every day without looking back. And that is the only thing that will make the success just happen to you one day. I can remember the time I have been making money over time, making money. In 2013, that I want to buy my first car, which is that and Kia Hyundai Veloster. You got me just thinking of someone that just left home, like I'm coming back, and I just came back with a brand new car. Look at how my family are just looking like. Hello?
Yeah, with
Ah,
you. Somebody
They
is
are just
asking the question, what are the three basics success? Basics of success, sir.
okay. What are three basic success habits in your life? Okay, the three basic success habits in your life is use the product, recommend or share the product, and share the business opportunity. That is three success habits that your life asks us to be doing every day, and that is what our vision we always connect with. You understand? That your own vision that I want to put a mansion, I want to buy a car in life, must always attach with that three basic things. Can someone let me ask this question? Who knows hello? Do you have identified what magnet is?
Yeah, we can hear you, sir.
Oh, do you know what's called magnet? Magnet. Hello?
Yes.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Can someone tell me what magnet does?
It
Magnet.
attracts metals.
It attracts to metals.
Yes.
Physical metals or what? Okay, let me help you. I agree that magnets attract to metals. But do you know that when some metals drop inside gutter? Hello? Do
We
you
are
know
hearing you,
that,
sir.
do you know that when some magnets like earring, like hand ring, like wedding ring, drop inside gutter, a lot of us cannot see it to fetch it out. What do we use? We will go and find the magnet and starting making that magnet to fetch out what we cannot see that fall inside gutter. If not, if not with the help of magnet, can we find that metal that fall inside gutter? The
No.
answer is no, we can't find it. Same thing like that is what is called vision. Vision is something that will help you to find what is already being lost in your family. Vision is what is going to help you to achieve whatever none of your fathers, mothers, family has ever achieved in life. If anything I said on this section, just trust me that it's a practical thing that has ever happened to me. Because in that 2013 that I want to go and buy, I bought a new bank car. Before I went ahead to purchase that car, I've already found out that since I look into my family from the ancestors, I don't know the amount of generation I can count. I have never had someone that bought a new bank car before, which is in my generation from the ancestor up to today. I'm the first person that bought a brand new car that they tear nylon from the car's body. You can see how do I found that kind of things out? Because of the vision. You see, those are the things that I've already lost, and I fetch it out. So this your own vision is what will now make you achieve the mission of new life. Because there's something that motivated you before you join. You can't just tell me you just put your hand in the pocket and remove money out. No. There's something that you see, or there's something that motivated you that make you join the business. So if it is only money that you heard that people are making millions, people are making this, people are making that, that is why you join. You have to find something again. What do I say?
Find something again.
You have to
Yeah.
find something again that, let me ask myself a question. If this money doesn't come in 6 months, am I going to quit? So there should be something that if this money has not yet come in, what am I going to consider again? So if money is not yet coming, then you should be able to find 1, 2, 3 again to be considered. All the 1, 2, 3 after money that I put ahead with the money is what I'm talking about myself. I don't know how that's so. Is what helps me to accomplish the vision today. Because if it's only money, I would have quitted when I was in senior manager for 4 years. If I started sharing the experience, a lot of things that happened to me within that 4 years. If you are the person that happened to, you might have quitted. Imagine when I was a senior manager, Mrs. Bello, which is my sponsor, just sent me. Someone registered and the person is a graduate. Immediately the person registered, mommy just say, okay, Ishao, follow this person to Matogu. Matogu is around that Okeado. After Okeado, we enter another car going to Lambe. After Lambe, we now take another bus going to Matogu. That place is fall under Ogun State, cha.
I know
But we
Lambe.
can take, yes, we can take Akute or Okeado. After Lambe, you now take another bus going to Matogu. Mommy now say, okay, follow this person, go and start the training. And I, as someone that I've already developed as a senior manager, and I followed that guy. I worked with that guy, and that guy became a server director, and I'm still a senior manager. What will you do? What will you do? You will run away, Abby. You will say somebody saw one wish is in your village. You see, I forgot myself to the extent, like, the training, I'm a leader, I'm the one that will handle all those things, always motivated me. Mommy just called me one day, like, Isha, I'll show you a picture. My sponsor just called me, like, Isha, I'll show you a picture. I asked you to follow someone, the person became a server director. And you're still going there. Mommy, that's okay. Oh, yeah, go and live there. Go and pack your load. And after that, I left. There is a lady also who joined me, that Babatunde Letusi, we call it Olabisi. She is also a graduate, and the person met me in the business, and that lady even left me in senior manager, and he became an emiral director. I'm telling you what happened to me within that 4 years, that even if I consider those things, I will have quitted. But since I don't make only money become the priority, exactly when I became a 4 years in the business, I don't know how it happens. It just happened because towards about 4 to 5 days to month end, I'm still seeing like 1,500 points in my business. And within 4 or 5 days, that 1,500 points become 4,000 points.
Damn.
Yes. And that is when I became a director. And trust me, believe me, ever since I became that director, there is no single month that I don't earn in NeoLife. You can see how amazing the journey is. Someone that doesn't earn too much for 4 years, and ever since I became director in 2009, I have never in a single month not earned money. And I've never dropped below 4,000. Hello?
I'm with you. We are with you. You guys, you answer, though.
Oh, yeah, now see, within that
We have
2009.
21 people now. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, now see, within that 2009 that I became a director to 2013. How many years be that? For 3 years, right? 2009 to 2013. How many years? Hello?
4 years. 4 years.
Now, after 4 years, I became a director and I become a car owner. Now,
Wow.
just consider the first four of my journey in NeoLife. If I have quitted, the second four journey in my NeoLife, will it result to brand new car?
No way.
No way. It cannot resort to brand new car. It might be I will go back to what I'm doing before, and I will still continue doing it up to today. So only attaching your vision to I want to make money, I want to make money, I want to make money alone is not enough until you started practicing other things that you know that can be of help. Like, let me give you some vision that you can attach with money. Instead of thinking about money, that I want to make money, I want to make money, why can't you be thinking of how many people do I want to make them having a sound health? within this week. Hello.
Deep.
Yes,
That's deep.
we can hear you clearly.
So instead of thinking about I want to make money, I want to make money, why can't you be thinking like I want to make 10 people to become healthy this week? I mean 10 new people apart from those that have been buying the products for me. Because no matter you accomplish those tasks for making new people having a sound, beautiful health to you, so automatically money will come. So instead of thinking about money that you won't see, why can't you think about the mission? Why can't you attach your vision to that mission? So when you attach your vision to that mission, automatically money will start flowing. So here are what I have for you tonight. If you can pound it on it, you think deeply about it, and you take it serious, and you start developing another sense of belonging, apart from the money you wanted to make in NeoLife. Trust me, 1 year to come, you and I will still be here. 2 years to come, you will still be in NeoLife. 3 years to
Amen.
come, you will still be in NeoLife. You can find another sense of belonging apart from the money. You will still be in NeoLife. Even I don't pray you should I don't pray not to achieve Sabaya or Ruby director then. But even if it is only director you will achieve, you will still be in NeoLife. But if the only your sense of belonging is I want to make money, when 1 year come and you don't make money, trust me, you won't have any reason not to quit. You will never have any reason not to quit. I make this first section with my own story in NeoLife, and I don't cook this story. I don't even know how to cook story. This is what exactly that happened to me, and if I say it somewhere, you see some people that we started together that they will be testifying that no, this is what happened. You understand? So if you have any question for me tonight, I think Mr. Sheyi, I'm done for tonight because
Yes, we'll continue on Saturday, right?
yes, of course.
Okay, we'll continue on
So
Saturday, 9
I am
p.m.
know that you got value to this section tonight, so you can drop your feedback or your comments in the chat box. So over
You
to
can
you, Mr.
also
Sheyi.
talk if you want to talk. Thank you very much, Mr. Lekon Ishao. We appreciate
Yes,
you
sir.
for taking your time. All of us, we are working. Yes, after all your strategies, after everything, you did work. I did not allow you to sleep with your family. I still keep you
No,
up to this time. Thank you
no
for
problem.
answering us for this call. It's very, very, very important for people to hear some deep, 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 deep words like this. For people to know that NeoLife is not a get rich quick scheme. Yeah, it's very, very important. Yes, it's not MMM. It's not. And that you have to sow a seed. And along the journey of progress, you are going to face so many challenges. Just imagine they told you to go and train somebody and the person become a director and you are still a senior manager. That's crazy. It also shows that you have to love people too. Yes, you have to love people. You cannot do it on your own. Question. So you can drop the question or you can also talk if you want to speak. Yes, you can also
I have
speak.
a question.
Please go ahead, Jeremiah.
My question goes like this. To our speaker that just finished, when you started the business, if I ask you to compare, I'm sorry that it might not really go direct. If I ask you to compare between physical and digital, I don't really know which one is better.
Okay. Thank you so much. Even I will start from here. When I started, there's nothing called digital. You understand? And that is another big benefit, big, amazing, or wonderful tools. People who are joining NeoLife now have been over us. When we started, there's nothing called digital. NeoLife have ever produced any tools that will help us to build our business online. So mostly all the product sharing, all the sharing the opportunity we did then is physical. We don't have anything digital. You get it? So
Did you get that?
if I now want to
I got
compare, if I now want to compare digitals and physical together, anyway, I will say both of it have different different benefit. They have different perspective. You see, but I will just categorically tell you that if you can combine the both together, it will be a great success for you. Because you have to remember that some people cannot be met online, no matter how you try. They are not online. We have some people that they don't even use Android phone. And those are the people also we have to extend the mission to them. You understand? But the only thing I will tell you is if you found the system in digital that is going to build your business very fast, stick to it. If you found yourself that you're good at selling or sharing the business physically, and you find a system that will help you to build your business to the top, stick to it. If you know that you can build the boat, then there's no cause for alarm. Since the result we want is success. Am I communicating?
Yes, you are.
So since the result you want since the result you are looking for is that mission to be accomplished. So there's nothing bad in using the boat. Do you get it? In my own time when we started, there's nothing called digital. But right now, I am enjoying digital over physical. Do you hear that?
Any other question from another
So right
person?
now, I'm enjoying digital over physical. So which means when I started them, if a digital system is already on ground, I would have loved to use digital over physical.
clarified, thank you.
All right. Someone is asking me. Someone is asking me on chat board that which status I am now. I'm a 3 Ruby director right now.
Okay, we are still waiting for other question. Very, very important. That is why you are here. We will still have this same another section on Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday till we round up. Like I said, I sent over 70 topics, yes, to him. And he's still going to add his own to it. So we'll continue until we finish it. Because this is a very important foundation of this business. Offline is not for lazy people. Online is not for lazy people.
So,
no matter how it is, if you are lazy, you will not even succeed online. As a matter of fact, it's hard online than offline. That's the way I look at it. Yeah. Because online, you have to use your money, right? You have to use your money. Offline, you have to use your strength, your energy, and time. You have to choose one. Personally, as I am right now, I'm working on offline stuff. Just in case you don't know. So when you say offline or online, combine both. The bottom line is results. That is it. Yeah. There's no shortcut anywhere.
No.
There's no shortcuts. That's where you see people leaving Nigeria to Gambia to Liberia to different places. So that's it.
I'm really clarifying. Because the reason I ask this question is because of some controversies we usually have here in Abuja. So, but I'm really, really clarified because doing the business both way is something that I really love. I discovered it late June, and I like the method.
Another thing that I've learned that I've seen from example, especially coming from someone that do a lot of online, is that people offline is organic. It might take a longer time, but it's a lasting business building method. Yes, take it from me, from someone that have started online. Just take it from me. Offline might take time, but it's a lasting business building process. I can categorically tell you that a lot of people that are coming online, and some are lazy, that they don't know that they have to build it. But people that are offline, they already know that we are not running to anywhere. We die here. We are here.
Sure.
And when they
We
build
are
it,
here.
you build it 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. By the time the system starts, if 200 people quit their business in a day, the business will still stand because they have been building it for a long time.
Sure.
You will still stay. You hear them that are saying they will build 10. It will remain 2. To build 10, it will remain 2. If it happens to anybody that is doing online that build 10 remain 2, a lot of people will have quit. So I still believe that offline is still the strongest. If you want to build a lasting business, it's still the strongest means of building a lasting system. Combining the two, I don't know what to call it. It's a bazooka, if there's anything like that. Combining the two will make it better. Yes. Okay, like I was telling someone here yesterday that I do see people organizing physical training, and you see 100, 200, 500 people. Like, I want to know how they do that stuff. Yes. Yes. It's a way of building like this system, as in long-lasting system. That's the way I look at it. Take it from me, for someone that I've been building online. This is going to expose us to a whole lot of things, change our orientation, our perspective about things, and it's very important. That's the reason why we start with this. It's going to continue. Your friends, everybody that you know that is in this business, that I want them to succeed, let them join this meeting. It's free. Nobody is collecting anything from you. Let them join this meeting from the next one, which is Saturday. Yes. If I will have my way, I want it to be consecutively every day, but I don't want to just put too more pressure on people when it comes to that, basically, so that we'll take it back to back, back to back, back to back. And like I said at the beginning of today, at exactly 9 p.m., we are not going to be waiting for anybody. The link will be shared out. I'm not going to announce in our group tomorrow on Saturday that, oh, it's time for meeting. Nah, because whatever you do, you are not doing it for me. You are doing it for yourself. That's the way I look at it. So we're not going to announce anywhere. For everybody that are here, talk to your friend, anybody that you just think that they should benefit from this. And that is the way it's going to be. Is there any other question as we are running off for today? Let's appreciate Mr. Ishao for taking out time to teach us on this. What's your advice to someone who has been in business for 2 to 3 years and need to step up, but feels there should be an improvement in the way things are done, but leader aren't given the opportunity or willing to improve? Is that for Icon? That should be for Icon or for me? I don't know. Like, I'm a moderator. I'm not a
Okay.
CEO. I'm just a moderator. Yeah.
Okay. Let me read the question.
Please
What
read
is
it.
the
It's
advice
on the
of
chat.
someone
Yeah.
who has been in the business for 2 to 3 years and need to step up or feel there should be an improvement in the way things are done, but leader aren't given the opportunity or willing to improve? See, okay, let me come in this. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
Yeah,
if you that you ask the question, if you are here right now, let me clear something with you. You see, sometimes a lot of us thinking like what your leader is doing to you in training is not what you really want. But I will calculate that you are not in the business for your leader, you are in the business for yourself. Whatever you are doing that your leader is correcting you with, there is nothing, it costs you nothing than to change. So before you blame that is not encourage improvement, what have you done to improve yourself better in your attitude? You understand? I told you now that I spent 4 years in senior manager without even becoming a director. Do you think within the period of my 4 years, I don't see what I don't like for my sponsor? I witness a lot of things, but I have to perceive. I have to let it slide. I have to let it go. I focus on what I really wanted. You see? So you want to really make change or improvement. Start the improvement in your own personal attitude, in your own personal activities. If your leader is correcting you, make sure you take the correction, and you know that what your leader is correcting you is you don't do it. There's nothing that you don't need to argue. Just let it slide. Let it slide and move on. He is all about your life. So when you now become a leader, you understand, and you have your own personal training, then your leader will come down for you. So the two things you have there, which I'm managing to balance your question. I don't really know what to expect between you and your leader. I don't really be in your training, but what I just know is that I'm also a leader in training, and I know the way some distributors always behave. So, and some leaders are not too patient to nurture distributors. When you behave anyhow, they knock you. But I can still perceive some attitude from distributor and call them one-on-one and change it. So you have to read your leader, know your leader very well, know yourself. But what I will just encourage you is focus on improve yourself in any area that you know you lack, and focus yourself on the activities that you have to do. One day, there's any other question again?
I think someone dropped the question on the chats before that time. I don't know if it is Jeremiah, somebody.
It's clear.
Yeah?
I have answered Jeremiah's question. Jeremiah is the first person that has a question, so I've answered that.
No, I saw another question. I didn't even know if I screenshot
So
it
maybe
or something.
he might drop it back. The chatbot is cleared then. It's cleared off.
I think the question is about product sharing or something, or people that talk to people and they give excuse. Who dropped that question? Anyway.
The person can drop the question again.
Okay, if there's no other question, I would like to know if there's any question. If there's no other question, we can just round up right now. Okay, he's typing the question again. I remember I saw it.
I was not the person that dropped the question, though, but another question just piqued my mind now.
Okay, please go ahead.
Okay, and I don't know, maybe I should be saying this online, but doing the business online, there are many platforms and many strategies and the rest, including Facebook, Instagram, websites, Google My Business, and the rest. And from what I've understood is that if you want to do this business online, you need to be able to sacrifice money in order to run ads and the rest, right?
Go ahead. When you are done with talk.
Okay. Yes. So, and taking a look at how ads look like and the rest, you can, if you want to run ads and you just put 8,000, you are wasting your time, because first of all, the ads needs to come out of a 3 days face, and that 8,000 might not really yield results if you are running a product ad. And most ads that people really answer are the ads that say pay on delivery. But if you are just starting out, you cannot really afford that pay on delivery. So I don't know if there is a way to um, cushion this effect, because if you run ads of pay on delivery and you don't really have budget to order those products, or it will be really a losing factor.
Akon, do you want to answer that?
No, you can go ahead and do that. Answer that, sir.
Okay, as someone that have been running ads and that have been working with people that are new in the business, I will only answer this. My method is not, or our team method is not the method that I'm going to say might be obtainable everywhere. But what I will say is, in this our team, in 5% team, what happened is when somebody is newly in and you have this kind of situation, like you have people that want to buy the product, pay on delivery, and those things, you reach out to your team leader. So that is what you do. Reach out to your team leader. There's this person that wants to buy product worth of 100K and they want it on pay on delivery. Your team leader will organize the product in two ways. It's either the major thing is you should get the product right. It's either if everybody or anyone on the team of the team members has the product, you collect the product together, deliver, collect the money, return the product back. Or if your team held or team lead has the money to buy the product on your behalf, you buy the product on behalf. When you sell finish, you return the money. But before your leader can do that, it must be somebody that's serious. It must be somebody that listens. You must have done some certain things that the person know that, oh, this person is serious. Else, it might be difficult to do that for you. Remember, you are in the business for yourself. Overtaking is allowed. When I say overtaking is allowed, I'm not saying because you want to overtake your leader, that's why they will not allow. Your leader might not even have that money. There's what they call the law of demand. So it's possible that every month you hear that your leader collects 1.5 million, but you don't know that that 1.5 million that your leader is getting every month, immediately he's collecting that 1.5 million, 1.2 million is going to his building projects. Like as the money enter like this, he just remove that 1.2, send it to people at the site, and the remaining 300 for the entire family to manage for the month.
Yes,
So it depends. So when you have somebody that do that for you, you should count it as sacrifice, not as entitlement. You should count it as a privilege. But that is what we do. So when you have that kind of a thing, what you need to do is to reach out to your leader. And you as well, you should be able to have some little savings to be byproduct. See, they said the business, either NeoLife or any other business that you do, you cannot open shop without having your products. Yes, and that is also where use the product. It's after you started using the product before you know that you should have a product. So until personally, from my own experience, until I got to a point that I told myself that I'm going to turn this business to a supermarket. This same question that you asked, the same problem it was asked to me. But now, even if a team member needed 200,000, 500,000 products, it will come out. Because at worst, what will happen is maybe there's 2 or 3 products that we might need to buy. The remaining we have it. The remaining we will have it. Maybe it might just be 2 or 3 products, and those 3 or 3 products might be product that is not people ask regularly. And such product that we don't used to have is product like NeoLife tea or C. Yes, product like that. Yes. NeoLife, but every other one, it's come out. So by the time you put all those things, everybody will be able to put it together. So, and it's left for you, it's your business, not your leader's business. It's your business. Because that day that the NeoLife is going to give you check, is your name they will call. And after you collect it, your leader will not call you that money they give you, give it to me. Your money, you don't say, give it to me now because I'm a leader. So you should get ready to participate in your own rescue. It's your rescue. In your own rescue. So if you have a certain money that you want to use for something, until you begin to buy products and you wake up, you see that product like, hey, it's my money that is sitting down here. You will not wake up to sharing the product. Yes, you will not wake up. Because you always like, maybe I didn't have any product now. When they call, it's not a very good thing when customer need a product after you have done whatever, either online or offline, and you are unable to fulfill the order. It's painful. It's painful. Yeah, if someone order a product today, I send the product. Yeah, free payment on delivery. You are not the one that caused the problem. There's trust issue in this part of the world. We've had people that you send products and they didn't send the money back. We've had people that they send money to distributor and distributor did not sell the products. So everybody are trying to be on the safe side. So if you know that I want to sell products at this current age and time in this part of the world, I'm not talking about US or UK. In this part of the world, you are going to do 95% payment on delivery. Else, you will not sell. But as time goes on, that you started building your customer list, they've seen it, you have been faithful in one order, in second order, in three order. They will be sending the money to you before they even see the product because you have repeated it, you have built the trust. But you have to build it because the giants, I will not go to mention any company, the company that actually started e-commerce big in Nigeria, they are still doing payment on delivery. So who are thou? They are still doing it. These are people that even have a registered business name. You don't even have a registered name. They cannot even sue you to court. So it's a big risk on both sides. So that is on that one. I hope I've been able to answer your question. So next time you see some certain money that you say you just want to use to buy for something you cannot count for. See, any money that you use to buy NeoLife products is an asset if you know what you are doing.
Wow, sincerely.
Let me point it out. If you know what you are doing, if you don't know what you are doing, it's going to be a liability because it might expire. Once it expires, it's a liability. A very typical example of an asset is last year October. Last year November was, I think, November 22. That's where they increased the product price. That same month, before they increased the product price, I bought products over 700K.
Wow.
As at that time, I think 300 was about 10,600 company price. It jumped to about 11,720. So just imagine. So maybe the same 700 jump into 1 point something million under a week. Again, if you know what you are doing, you need to get to that status in this business where you are not even thinking about who will help me to do this. Yes, your leader will always there for you, but it's your business, it's not your leader business. As a matter of fact, there's too much responsibility for your leader because you are not the only one under them.
Okay, so in a nutshell, now let's say I have 50,000 naira at home.
Yes.
Now, because I understand the business and I know what I'm doing,
yes,
just 50,000 for a start. I buy the product, I run my ad, and I do pay on delivery for a start. That's very good, right?
Yes, that's very good. That's what I do, and I still do that up to today.
Okay.
And if I have 5 million, I'm not afraid to use it to buy product because I will sell it.
Yes, now you go.
I know, but I wasn't like that before. That's the point. I was not like that before. Yes, no. I didn't start the business like that before. Before, I will have 500K, I will have 200K. I cannot use 5,200 naira to buy camera. I say, no, who will buy it? So you have to break that limit. You have to break it. You will buy products, 200K, you'll be looking at it like, hey, how will I get my money back? That is when you start thinking, your brain will work. It will go back to factory defaults. But if you are still afraid of, this money, if I buy all this money, use all this money, I did not sell, I will suffer. What would I use to do these things? You are not ready. That is why you see businessmen, they don't usually have raw cash as money. If you hear Elon Musk, you hear all those value that you are seeing is not the worth of the raw cash. It's accumulation of different assets in inventories. Where do you want to see the cash now? They don't keep cash. They put it. Investment in NeoLife products is an investment. If you don't know, as at this time now, another thing is it's not by anything. It's not that I've heard the news or whatever, but I know with the level of economy that NeoLife products there's going to be increase this November, and I'm getting ready. I'm even praying that I should get like 2 million to buy the product ready.
Wow.
It's going to be increased because dollar is increasing every day. There's no excuse about it. It's going to happen. If it's not even earlier than November, it's going to happen. Oh, how much do you buy? What do you call it? For some of you that are buying spaghetti before, spaghetti is 500 naira now. One. Is that the same amount? Is that the same amount that you bought it in January? Is that the same amount you bought it in January? The money that they used to clear good at the cost at the port is high now. So there's no way they are not going to increase the product price. So for some that already have the product, it simply means whatever percentage that they increase the product. So that is why I tell people that inflation will catch up with every other thing, but it will not catch up with NeoLife because it's just level up with whatever economics that you are playing.
And Mr. Shei, if you can actually buy large quantity of products now before the inflation, and after the inflation you sell it, that's a lot of profit too.
See, as of that last year, when I calculate it, I've already made over 500K without selling. Just the difference between the former price and the new price. I won't say more than that.
Wow.
Not retail price, so just the difference between the old company price and the new implemented price. And that is how people make it in investment. It's for the people that has the big guts. It's not the people that are afraid. If you are afraid in this business, you are not going to take step. It's not a cause. So no, it's things that I've passed through. Yes, I myself, I was in that level at a point. I'm afraid. Yes, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of so many things. I'm afraid to go all out. I'm afraid to put money on adverts. I was playing safe. What is playing safe? Putting 3,000, putting 5,000 in advert is playing safe. It's not going to happen. I was playing safe. So if you are afraid, you are not going to attain anything. For some of you that have been in business for the 2 years, for the past 2 or 3 years, I'm just saying, just imagine. It's possible within, this is where they say opportunity is opportunity. It's possible that within that 3 years you have been in the business, there's a certain time that it will remain just only 1,000 points. Let me just assume. Some might not even be up to that. Some might not be up to that. There remain only 1,000 points in that particular month for you to attain the particular next level. That could be director. Let's just say director. Most especially for people that have been a senior manager for the past 2 or 3 years. Yeah. Maybe that particular money is only 1,000 points or 500,000 points. You have that money, or you don't even have the entire money, but you have close to that money and you have the means of making it. But you refuse that, if I bought the product that worth that 1,000 points, how will I sell it? It's in your mind. I know you are regretting it now. Because that chance that you miss, you might not meet it in the next 6 months, the next 1 year. You might not. You might not. So you need to actually leave that zone of I'm afraid, I'm this. Just imagine at a point to become a director is less than $1 million. Less than. But now, even with the cheapest and highest PV products, you still spend 1.3 million. And after they increase the product price, it's still going to be higher. Do you see it? Do you see it? You know, and I have an opportunity to do this as at that time. Like our guest speaker I said, there's a certain thing that you can do You can sell your product, you can sell your way out as in product to become a director, but you cannot sell a product. You can even sell a product to become a member, but you cannot do it to get to Sapphire. It is not possible. You cannot. But if you know how to do that, one thing that will do for you is you will never be wanting of money. It's also have its own advantage. Like, I can't remember the last day. I can't remember that one day I will not sell one product, even when I'm not running ads. I can't remember that day. And that's the way it's supposed to be. Like, no matter how small it is, something must drop. Because that thing that is dropping is the one that will be sustaining you, sustaining you, that there's hope. So if this small thing is dropping now, and I'm still consistently doing what I'm doing now, it simply means the next 1 year, the next 2 years, it's going to be much more. And when you know how to do that, and you duplicate the same steps, the same system to other people that are joining your network, just imagine. I didn't mean to say this now, but I might disappear from this country very soon. Yes, but anywhere I am, we'll see how this call. That's power of internet. That's power of digital marketing. That's power of online. We see how this call anywhere I am. But again, and as I'm disappearing for myself, not because of my upline, not because of my leader, because I know it's my business. I know now. You are boss now. Eh? So I will say do it anywhere I am. The company make this possible for every one of us. It's a location independent business. Location independent business. Anywhere I am around the world. Yes. Yes. I'm not hiding anybody to relocate. Go and participate in your own rescue. Oh, is Atolagbe here? Atolagbe is out. I just called Atolagbe today that my passport has expired. That was April. And I just called Atolagbe today that you should reach out to somebody for me in Ekiti. Because I know those places, it used to be more faster. I reached out to Lagos. They said, till October before I can capture. Yeah, I can capture. I just called Atolagbe to reach out to somebody for me at Ekiti.
You can do it online. You can do it online now.
I don't want to take long. I don't want to procrastinate anything. Atolagbe, I've reached out to him. He went to the immigration. The immigration said,
I don't think there is anywhere you can do less than 1-2 months before you make an appointment.
no,
Now that is
no. It's only in Lagos and Abuja and all those other places that people are more, that is taking more. Like the Ekiti guy that I called today. So again, it's also depend on the booklet. So as at this time, I think the booklet that is available. So if you want to build a website, buy a domain. In fact, it's the most competitive industry. So once you just type hosting, you will see so many of them. But what I've been using since 2012, I've been using a company called HostGator. But you might not be able to do that, especially if you have having issue with payment with card online. Yeah, so that's on that one. That's on that question. So this journey that we're going to have in the next 3 weeks, 4 weeks is going to be a mix of both online and offline. Everybody that you know that you want them to be successful, that you want them to do much more than what they are doing in this business, that are ready to sacrifice their time to grow up, invite them. Like, invite them. You are not inviting them. You are not inviting them just for us to benefit anything from them. We just want to share love. That's it. Does it take anyone to be here today? No. Doesn't take anybody anything. It's just data. That's it. So thank you everybody once again for joining. I think I've answered the question. And Icon, we appreciate you once again, especially for still showing up. That is it. Thank you, everyone. Good night. I don't want this to be long, but sometimes when we are talking about destiny like this, it used to take longer than what we expect it to be. So,
Definitely a big man.
we meet again on the Saturday, so that you can digest. Go and think, go and write. It's your life. Oh, I keep on saying, participate in your own rescue. You are not rescuing anybody. You are rescuing yourself and your generation to come. Good night, everyone. Yeah. The same time, the same link on Saturday. The same time, the same link on Saturday, on Tuesday, on Thursday, until we are done with this series. The same time. Thank you, everyone. Once again,
people, right?
good night.